Okay. Today's our project is that it is a live project that we are doing, and the process is that we have here. Let me save this first. This is the input file. Save as. File desktop. Uipath files. Shopper. Save. Okay. Our problem statement is that here we have title, URL, collection, and description, and shopper link is here. We can add it. Okay. The problem statement is we need to log in into the shopper.com website. Let me try with my user ID. Okay. After login, here it will show the different collections. I'm removing all these. Yes. This is already created one. Okay. Here, after going to here, first what we need to do, we need to log in into the website. After logging into the website, we need to click on add button. After clicking on add button, I need to click on add product. Okay. If I will click on add product, here it will ask me to add the URL. Search the URL. Those URL I have here. This is the URL. I'm copying this URL. Any URL. I'm pasting here. Okay. After pasting here, what I need to do? I need to type the product name. This is the title. I need to type the title, product name. Then here description. The product description. This is the product description. Copy and paste here. After this, I need to add this one into the collection. Okay, here there is no collection is created. If I click on this plus icon, it is asking to add a new collection. I'm creating that. What is the collection name? Client management tool. Okay, I selected it, the collection product, and I need to click on this first second image. Once after click on this image, I need to click on save button. After clicking on save, I need to copy this. Okay, for this what I need to do, click on copy and add this link into the proper link URL. Okay, now this URL is added. Like this, I need to do it for all these products. Okay, we need to do this for all these products. Again, I need to click on this add new product. Again, I need to search the product, all these things. But before adding the products, better what we can do, we are adding the collections right there, but directly we can add the first collections. These are. collections. First, this is the one-time task. Okay. Collections. What is the collection name? These are all the different collections are there. CRM tools already, that one is added. CRM tools. Add this. No description need to be added and click on create. Okay. Again, you click on add button. Collections. Future LTD. Okay, this like this we can add the collections. Okay, we understand it now. Here what we are going to do. This statement we need to going to automate. One more thing I want to add. Once this link is completed, here I need to update the status. Status as completed. Okay. Completed. You understand it now? If you understand it, type S in the chat. If you understand the requirement perfectly. If you understand the requirement, type S in the chat. Okay. Yes, Mahesh, tell me.
Nothing, we understood. That's it.
Yeah, okay. 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 Now we can see that we can write it, what we are going to do and what is the process we have. Okay. Here in the notepad, I'm writing this. This is the link. Now, what we are going to do first? First step is login into application. What is the process we are doing here? That's we need to write it down. Login into the application. The next one is that add the collections. First, we need to add the collections. Collections. And then the generate the shopper links. Generate the links. These are the three processes we are going to do. In this login into the login into the application, we have some sub steps. There, open the application. Type you enter user ID, password, click on login. These are the sub steps in the login into the application. Okay. This is the steps we are going to do. Okay. In this, as a first one, we are going to log in into the application. First, we can complete this task. Log in into the application. Okay, I am just logging out. Okay, if I click on login, if you are able to see that, okay, if I click on login, if you are able to see that, this is the direct URL. I don't need to be click on it again. Okay, this is the direct URL. If I open in this new tab, it will directly open this URL. Okay. Then after that, we need to enter our user ID and password here, and we need to click on login. This is what we need to do. Okay. For this, first step we need to take. Open browser. We are using the classic activities. Yeah. And in the variable input URL, this is the input URL. It is in the string format. I am copying the URL here. Okay. And passing that URL. Input URL. Okay. Now URL link is passed. Here I am giving the, rather than giving the open application. Okay. Then after this, we are open the URL. Now we need to use the type username and password. Type. Put the type into. Okay. And here better we can rename it. Okay. These are the best practices we are going to use. Okay. Here what I'm giving, type user name. Once after this is the type username. Indicate the element. Okay. This is, I'm indicating this. Here I need to type it. When I am opening this, I already have the email ID. For this, what I am doing, if you go to the properties, here we have the option empty the field before typing. If you move your cursor here, you will get the what is the use of that property, which this checkbox is selected. All previously existing content in the UI element is erased before writing the text. Okay, whatever it will be there before it will erase those all the content. I am clicking on this. And I am clicking on the simulator click. I already discussed within the previous classes. It will run in the background, simulator click. Okay, here I need to give the username and password. For this, what I'm going to do, I'm creating the one user ID password here directly using assign activity. Assign. Control K. Username. Username is my mail ID. I'm copying this. And I'm taking another assign activity. There I can give the password. We are not using assets or anything. Just we are saving the user ID and password in the variables only. Okay. We are not using the secure type password also. Just we are saving data into the variable. Password. Okay, I'm giving my password here. Okay, this is the password. And right now what I need to give here and type the username is which one I need to pass? Type username. Username. Okay, this is the username. Then after this, type password. Sorry. You can take another type into and indicate the element. Okay, here we need to type it. See, I think it's got stuck. Okay. Now in the property same empty field, simulator click. Okay. Now password I'm typing. Click on login. Sorry. Click button. Take the click button. Indicate browser and indicate it. Here also same simulator click I'm taking. Okay. Now I can rename these activity names. What is here? We are typing the username. Type username. Sorry. Type password. Already username we are typing first. Password. Click on login. and login. Okay. Now I'm going to add the some of the log messages here. I will discuss you upcoming classes what is log message and all this. Just for right now, just we can take one log message. Go to the log. Go to here log message and yeah.
Sir,
Yeah.
click off. Click on add credit loss signal to give us.
Yeah, already given the simulator click activity. This is sorry. Okay, I checked it unblock input. Okay, thank you. Simulator click. Okay. Say we are taking one log message. Message here is typing user name log level is info. I will discuss you in the some other time. What is the trace level, info level, all this. Just we can take the info. Okay. Same thing also I'm giving here. Typing password. These are some of the best practices we need to practice from the starting only. Okay. Typing password and click on login again. After here I can give it after login. Click on login. Login info. Okay. Now we can check this. It is working fine or not. Let's test it. Let's see in the log messages. It's only just execution started. Let's see. Why it is open 2 times? Okay, let do one thing. See here, something we can clear the cache in the Edge browser. Sometimes it will show the cache issue. Privacy. Choose what to clear. Clear now. Okay, we can close the browser. Save it. Open browser. Input URL is opened. At least it need to be print log message. We have given similar to click, but body is not typing. Why? Because let's see the issue. Okay, what we can do in type user.
Remove the simulated.
Wait. We can use it. Either we can remove it before it typing, click before typing. We can use this action. Means It need to be click before typing it. Okay. Let's type here also properties, click before typing. Save. Let's see if similar to click will not work. We can use the normal one. We can close it first. Let's wait, something issue is showing. So wait for 30 seconds, it will throw any error or not. Let's see. It should be print that log message. This log message. It's opening the new tab again. Okay. Then check the any Chrome extension is working perfectly or not. If there is any Chrome extension issue, we can solve it. Manage extension. Okay, here we did not click on allow access to file URLs. We need to click on this and click. Okay, both we need to click. Allow on sites. Okay, we missed this. Let's close it and run it again. Extension have they no access to the URL. Let's check it. Thing is wrong. Let's stop it, going to a debug mode step by step. If anything, either browser is not working or something. Okay. Okay. Right. By default in open browser, the browser type we need to choose as a edge. Anything here is missing? Nothing. It is issue in the open browser only directly. That's going to a step Pinto mode only. Okay. Now it is typing. Okay. Typing user ID and password, click on login. What's happened? We did not given the default of browser, which browser we need to open. Okay. Now it's logged in. Now I want to check it if it is logged in perfectly or not. Sometimes user ID and password is wrong. Sometimes browser will not respond for login page. Okay, I want to check this web page is logged in or not. For that, I'm going to use the one element exist. What element exist will do? It will check if that element is available or not. Okay, element exist. Indicate on browser. Okay, if this plus add button will be there, I am thinking that it is a logged in because it is a permanent one. So indicate on screen. Okay, this one, if this plus button will be there, it means it is logged in. This add symbol button, add button. Okay, I'm checking this and output as indicate control K add button properties. Okay, now go to the selectors, edit selectors. We can check the selectors is correctly coming or not. It is not validating. Open an UI Explorer. Why it's not validating? F. Okay. Now here the title is came like this. Every time this title, user title will change. Okay. For this, what I am going, I am giving the asterisk here, star mark. Okay. Validate. Now it is highlighting. Now the selector is perfect. Okay. Save. Here I am using the one if condition. What this element exist will give, what is the output of it? It is a true or false. If element is there, it will throw the true. If element is not there, it will throw the false. Okay, it will show the false. Now I'm going to use one if condition. Okay, property add button. This is the add button, our variable. I'm just adding one log message only. Okay, one log message. Login into the website. Login into the website successfully. Okay, type level is info. And if it is not true, if it is false, then it will go into the else condition. Unable to log in into, unable to log in. Okay, please check the user ID and password. Okay, this is we have given. Now we can save it. Closing this browser, I'm running it again. Here in the log messages, we can see. Okay, sorry. Here why it is came, the user is already logged. Right now we are logging out. Okay, just log out and run it again. We already previously logged in, that is why it is showing like that. We can see in the output panel what log message it is printed. You can see now shopper project example login into website successfully. Okay, Now we can see it. I will give the one wrong password here. Save. Logging out. Okay, let's see. Okay, it's a wrong email and password. Why it is taking time? Can anyone tell it? Can anyone tell that why it is taking time? Type in the chat if you know the answer.
Hi, sir.
Why it has taken the time searching for the element?
It is checking element exist or not.
Yes, yes. See, it's not about we are not handling the exception or something. It is checking the element is available or not. If it is available, it will take it. If it is not available, it will searching for the element. How much time it will search? 30 seconds. What is the default time for any activity in the Uipath? This is a simple interview question. What is the default time for any activity? That is a 30 seconds. It will wait for 30 seconds. Then within the 30 seconds, if element exist is available, it will go. If it is not available, it will throw the exception. Either it will go further. Okay. Now here we have given the login and not logged in. Okay. Login part is completed. Okay. The next part is adding the collections. I'm taking the new sequence. Adding the collections. Okay, create. Now, the first thing is we need to read the input file because here we have the all the collection list. Okay, in this column we have the collection list. What I'm doing, we need to read this input file. I'm copying this path info, copy local path, and read range workbook. In the path here, sheet name. What is the sheet name? Sheet 1. Okay, sheet name is sheet 1. And range, I'm taking all the range, giving the empty. Okay. This range and this output. Control K, DT, collections. Okay. Now I require this one only, this table only. Okay. Right now I am using the filter data table. Each data table I need to filter DT collections. I'm taking the DT collections. Okay. Filter, configure filter. Output columns, I required only one column. Which column I required? Keep. This column only I require. I don't require all these things. Okay, I require only collections because I need to create the collections. Okay, this is the column name. I required only this column. Okay. On which data table I am saving? Same DT collections only. I'm not creating any new data table. I'm saving within the DT collections only. Save. Now this column data only save in your separate data table. Now I want to remove these duplicates. All these are duplicates. This is here 4 is there, 5 or something. All these. I require the only unique ones. Okay. For that, what I am doing, go to the activities. Remove duplicate rows. In which data table we need to remove? DT collections. DT collections. If you go to the properties, output, same. I'm saving in the DT collections only. I'm not saving in any other variable. Same data table only I am saving. Let's save it. Once after completion of this, now I am going to do the for each row in data table. Why I'm going to for each row in data table? I got the all the details here. Okay, what we can do, let's see. Let's run it first. We can see the data. Okay, I'm just running the debug step by step. Okay. Okay, read range is completed. Here in local panel, we can see our data. This is the data table. See, all the data is there now. Full data. Whatever data it is there, all the data is there in the Excel. Whatever data is there in the Excel, all those data. Either if you want to check it in the immediate panel, DT collections. Okay, this is okay. All these title, URL, all these are there. Now I am running the filter. Step into. Okay. Now filter data table is coming in. Filter what we have? Only keeping the output column as a collections. Okay. Now again searching DT collections. Enter. You can see now only this column is there. DT collections column name. Client management tools. CRM tools, featured LTDs, all these. Okay, now I am going to remove the duplicates. Step into. Now, DT collections. Sorry, it is already out of the loop now. That is why. Let's check it. I have put the one log message here. I will put the message box. Save it. And I'm running in the step into mode. Okay, now you can check it. DT collections. Already we remove the duplicates. You can see now only 3 are there. This is the column. Client management tool, CRM tool, future image. Okay. For these 3, we need to create the collections. Okay. Because these are the collection names now. In the Excel file, those are the collection names that are available. For this, what we are going to do? We are going to use the here, read the, you can just input file, filter the data. If you want to see here what is the purpose of this, I'm going to here add some annotations. Okay, because if someone other people they can see into my sequence, they can easily know about it. Okay, this filter data table is about this one. Okay, keeping the output column only, keeping the output column, keeping the column rather than collection column only in data table. Okay. Now, after seeing it, you can easily understand it by adding this annotation. Okay, keeping collections column only in data table. Okay. Now, after this, what I'm going to do, removing the duplicate rows. Okay, this is same. Here I'm adding another annotation is duplicates removed. The duplicates removed in the data table. Okay, like this. Now it is completed. Now I'm taking the for each row in data table. Okay, for each row in DT collections. In DT collections only now we have all the collection names, current row of collection. Just I'm printing for reference purpose on log message here. Current row collection name I am printing. Okay, current row, which is the what is the collection name, column name that we want to check it. Let's check it, the collection name. Okay, this is the collection name, column name, collection column name. Okay, I'm copying this column name and keeping this here. Dot to string. Okay, log level is info I'm giving. Now save it. Now we got the collection name here. Now it's time to build the sequence. Means we need to create the, I'm logging into the website. Okay, we need to build this. First, to add this, what I need to do, I need to click on add button. After clicking on add button, I need to click on collections. These two clicks I need to do. Already by logging into the browser, by login sequence, we already build this login flow. Directly, I am taking the attach browser. Okay. Attach browser. Indicate on screen. Okay, in the selectors, if you go to edit selector, this title will change every time. If if I will log in into the different user profile, it will change it. Okay, for that way I'm giving the asterisk here. Validate. Okay, selector is validated. Right now I need to use the one click activity. Click on add. This one. Okay. And here also we can check the selector. It is coming perfectly or not. Okay, click on a name tag button. Good. I'm renaming this. Click on add. Save it. Again, we need to take another one. Click activity. Same. Now it's time to click on collections. Here in this collection, we need to click this collection. Okay. I'm taking full one. Click on collection. Okay. Now here I'm just preparing one log message. Here started creating the collections. Started creating the collections. If you want, you can add some more log messages also. Click on add all these things. But right now, to reduce the number of log messages for reference purpose, I'm just using this. Click down login, click down collection. Either if you want to, we can use it here also. Once after clicking on the collections, this pop-up will come. Once after this, we need to type the collection name here. Okay. Again, we need to, for these all these click type, I am going to take it as similar to click. Here also properties similar to click. Okay. Once after this, type collection. Type into. Indicate on screen. This one, type collection. What is the name of the collection? Same now here in this, whatever we are printing log message, this one. Current row of collections dot to string. Okay, we are typing this. Click on save and this type into also take it as a similar to click and empty field. Better we can use the click before typing also. It will be good. Save it. Okay. Now we need to click on create button, right? This one, after typing somewhat demo like this, we need to click on this create button. Click on create this button. Okay, here I'm changing it as a type collection name. Collection name and click on create. Click on create. Okay. Now the type is also go to the properties similar to type. We are removing this one. Once after clicking typing it, I am putting one log message in the info. Successfully created the collection. Created the collection. Okay. Log type is info. Now it is completed. Collection creation. Once after creating, click on create. It will show any pop-up or not. Maybe it is not showing any pop-up. Just directly we are clicking on the, again it will create add and all the proceed further. Okay, it will click on add and this like this. For reference purpose, I am deleting the existing collection names. Right. Okay, here those collections will be there. I'm deleting the existing collections. Delete. Okay. Now I'm logging it. Log out. Okay. Here we can give the some log messages. Reading the input file. File. Okay. All these are completed. Okay. Save it. Now in this main, we have created this sequence. Okay, we created in the main now. That is what we can do. Okay. After completion of all these login, we need to create the collection. Okay. For this, we have the invoke code activity. Either we can sequences project. These are the sequences. I'm going to create the one more, that is main one. Before that, I'm go to the project. I'm changing this. I'm renaming this as a login part. Login. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to create a one more sequence. You can take it as a this one as a main part. Yet. Okay. Here I am invoking it. All the things. First login sequence we need to invoke. This is the login part. If you drag and drop here, automatically it will invoke. Okay. And go to the project. After this, what we need to do? Added the collections. Okay. Save. Make it as a, this is a entry point. Enabled entry point. This is the entry point. Disable entry point. Let's see, we have the option or not. Nothing is there. Now this is the main, and I'm going to run it. Let's see. Close it. Save. Debug. Let's close this input file for. Okay. We have given wrong password na previously. That is why it is showing as a wrong password. Okay. Let's see here we got any which one we run. I think we run only login part, did not run the main one. Okay. Log out. Close it. Go to the main. Save, debug it. Good. Now we are able to create the collections. Okay, until here, understand it? Type yes in the chat if you understand it.